What's up, everybody? In the first slide, you write the quiz name. In the second slide, you write incorrect, the correct one. In the third slide, well, in the fourth slide, I begin to write when do we use possessive adjectives. How to add the form? You go insertar, you draw it, form, right? You modify the format, the answers. Well, what are you going to do now? This is the correct answer. So, by clicking in the right side of your mouse, you go to hipervínculo. The hipervínculo is placed in the same document, so you click here, and the correct phrase is in the third slide. So you click here, correct, accept. By clicking in the right side of your mouse, you do the same. Hipervínculo is incorrect. Oh, this mouse is crazy. Okay, incorrect. You did the same with these other ones. Hipervínculo, incorrect. Hipervínculo, incorrect. Okay. Cardinal numbers. In here, ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers. And you do the same. Clicking in the right side of your mouse. Which one is? The cardinal numbers is the incorrect answer. Correct. By clicking here, hipervínculo, place in this document. This is the correct. So, what will happen? What will happen if I click here and then I click here? When do we use possessive adjectives? Possession. Correct. The next one. Which type of numbers do we use to grade dates? Let's see this one. We already know that this is the incorrect answer. Let's see what happened. Incorrect. We go to form the last figures, action buttons. You click here to choose this or whatever you want. I draw it here and it automatically appears this chart with the settings, the previous settings. What are you going to do? Hipervínculo a última diapositiva mostrada. Aceptar. And it's the same case with the correct slide, the third slide. In this case, you just copy and paste. Let's see what happened now. When do we use possessive adjectives? Let's see. Adjectives. Incorrect. Clicking here and it turns us back to the same slide. Possession. Correct. Clicking here. But what happened now? You go to insertar, forms, and you do it as well the same. Automatically appears this chart. Diapositiva siguiente. Aceptar. And it's the same case to the other questions here. What is this modification? What is this for? This brings me to the first question. But how to make it? Insertar, formas, the last bottom, you draw it, and you will personalize your slide by clicking here, diapositiva, punto suspensivo, diapositiva. Our first question is in the fifth slide. I placed in the fifth slide and accept it. Okay, let's see what happened now. Quiz number 1, clicking here, and it brings us to the first. And as the last point, you can draw an ending slide. Congratulations for doing the quiz. Okay, let's see what happened now. Since the beginning until the end. Quiz number 1. Okay, when do we use possessive adjectives? To indicate possession. Correct. Okay. Next, which type of numbers do we use to write dates? It could be cardinal numbers. No, incorrect. Next, previous. Okay. In the first cell, you write the name of your quiz. I'm going to write Unit 1, and as well you can modify it with whatever you want, whatever form you want. Okay, in the second slide, you write student. Student, in order to indicate your student that this will be the space for them to write their names. You give an extra size to column B, almost in this way. Okay, it's excellent. Cell styles, and you can change it as whatever you want. Okay, you write the indications for the quiz. I'm going to copy the same indications here, paste it, extra size. In column A, line 4, to start writing the first question. Okay, number 1, we already have the answers here. 2 columns in the middle, and in this side you can do it here. You modify styles and start writing. Response, and in this line, feedback. By clicking here, under feedback, equal C. Remember that it will depend, the formula will depend in the language that you have your program. Well, you write C, open parenthesis. The answer will appear here, right? So we click here, C, E4 equal Which is our correct answer? The correct answer is C. The option C. We open the quotation marks. The correct answer is letter C. C. Close quotation marks, comma, again, open quotation marks, and you write correct. Close it, comma, and you follow the same procedure with the other ones. The answer will appear in the left side. That's why we have written E4, 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 because in this cell will appear the answer. So we draw the row. Enter your option, close quotation marks, and how many parentheses do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see clearly here. Enter. What happened if I put the letter A here? Enter. Try again. What happened with the letter B? Not really. What happened with the letter D? Incorrect. When the letter C? Correct. Points. You type points. And on this side, you do the same. You do the same. Good. Okay? Points. 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 Okay, this one. Here exists other formula. The formula is equal contar. Remember that this depends on the language of the program. In my case, I have it in Spanish. Contar dot C. The answer correct and incorrect will appear in the F column. F. Oh. But I just want to show you something. All the correct and incorrect answer will appear here, right here. Just the student will type the response here, but the correct and incorrect answer will appear here in the column with the letter F. So in the formula I type equal contar that C, I open parenthesis, F colon F colon F, comma, open quotation marks, correct, and I close parenthesis, enter, and the points will appear here. So you can see, that's right. If you don't want to complicate your life, do double check, do copy the formula, but make sure that that after copy the formula, you enter again. You copy and paste it here. But remember that you modify the answers, the information. Remember that the first letter should be the correct answer. In our case, The correct answer is letter A, but it is not E4. It's, in this case, is E11. Make sure that you already modify all the information. We already have the correct answer, A, B, C, A, B, C. A, B, C, and you delete all these, okay? Don't forget that. A, B, C. How many parentheses do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. 3 parentheses. 1, 2, 3. You enter. You are free to be creative with your Excel quiz. But if you want to disappear these lines, you go in Vista and disable this option. Once you disable this option, you will have it in this form, and your quiz is ready now. And if you don't want that your student look the answer or modify something, you go here and block cells. Okay, that's all for today. At the end, you will have it in this way.